Hello, it's Shep here at the Sun Valley Auto Club. We got this 1968 Ford F-250 Camper Special, finally ready to go. I found this truck in Central Oregon, rust-free, just dry truck, and it needed a lot of help, but I'm glad we did it. This thing is phenomenal now. So it's a little blend of new, if you read the write-up, new and old, like that sweet spot of patina right there. But went through it. It's got a 360 V8 4-speed manual transmission on the floor, and we'll just go around the truck and I'll just show everything. It had pretty dorky, new style wheels on it, which just drove me crazy. I know that these wheels are tough to get. You'd think a steel wheel would not be that big of a deal, but got those through Cokers, put some real nice Firestones on there. So that's got the right look. Lots of pieces of the trim was missing. So we got all the trim back on it and then just polished the paint. Engine, we'll talk about the engine. A lot of our time and money went into that engine. So this is a truck that's got, the appeal here is there's plenty of trucks out there that are cheap or inexpensive and just need a lot of work. If you want to go that way, they're out there. This one is done, and so it costs a little bit more. It's got the sweet wheels on it, tires. We did the engine, but it came in. A lot of these trucks are missing the tailgates. This one had no tailgate, so we had to find a tailgate, get all the trim pieces on it, and then paint to match, which getting that match was pretty key. So that's looking good. Rhino lined the bed. So not only just for a good clean look on that bed, it also does obviously make it a heck of a lot more user friendly. So throw your gear in there, dogs, tools, etc. And when you're looking over your rear view, over your shoulder, looking for traffic, you've got a nice clean bed to look at as well. So nice fit on that tailgate. Nice to have that step bumper, just to be able to access the back of your truck if needed. New seal here. So the windshield went in and also ordered a new seal. This one the old one was pretty cracked up, brittle, etc. So you got a new seal. Top of your cab is in good shape. All your rain gutters are nice and not filled with putty, which usually means it's just hiding rust. I'll do an underside photos and video, so ask for that. I can only post one video to the posting, so it'll be this one, but check that out or ask for it and I'll get it to you. So all the turn signals work. In fact, today the turn signal switch just went in. They were inoperable, and yeah, I could have some mechanics to do that, because those, I don't know if you've ever seen those switches, but they've got about 14 wires coming off that switch. And all needs to get cut out and wired back in. So from a distance, the truck just looks, in some of these photos, just like brand new paint. It's really not. You've got just the decades of little chips and scratches, but there's nothing major on this truck that's really, as far as dents, dings, etc. Upgraded headlights, brights, wipers, turn signals all work. And then the cab is just a real nice place to spend some time. New flooring, new bench seat. You do have a slider for your window there, rear slider. Your headliner and all of its trim is in good shape. Dash is sweet. It is an AC truck. Original wheel. I'll get on that other side and we'll take a look. So no funky welds in here showing any accident history. You just have that good factory bends on the sheet metal, which is letting you know there's nothing growing rust-wise in there. So the engine has always been so strong. This thing just pulls and pulls and pulls. The problem, and why we went so deep on this, is that we had exhaust leak and it was just horrific. So the manifolds, see how those bolts are new, those are just not going to come out. They always shear off, and those are attached to the heads there. And so the heads had to get sent off and completely rebuilt. They're resurfaced on all three mating sides. I've got some photos of that as well. Rebuild all the springs, Magnaflux for cracks, etc. So it's not an engine rebuild, but those heads, you know, when you have a head gasket go, you know, they can be a couple grand, and that's just labor getting all the way down to the block. So not only were those seals done, but those seals are going on brand new resurfaced, on a brand new resurfaced head, springs adjusted, everything else. So really strong engine. We definitely did the compression test before we started going that deep, and the engine is spot on. So super tight engine. And we'll actually start it up and give a listen. So I guess that's the point. You got the patina of the old truck, but a lot of time and attention has gone into making it complete and making it reliable and giving it without really affecting its charm. So there's my lights, brights. I'm going to turn this on. Turn signal. Might be able to get it up front if I turn this off. Turn signal. Other side. I see a little flash, but I'll walk around. Got it. Brake lights work. Sorry I'm solo, so I can't show you all that. Turn signal on the dash. Bright indicator on the dash. Speedometer works. Fuel, oil pressure, temp will climb. That's your AC fan. That's your heat fan and defrost. You got your Philco radio in there. Yeah, should have been a Philco, but I don't see Philco on there. But let's go for a cruise. First gear is really just a granny gear. It is incredibly powerful though. Really, second gear is adequate to start out in. I'm sorry, that's one-handed. cool, smooth driving, good shock suspension, going over those bumps. We didn't hear anything rowdy. And there's your cruising gear. Fourth. Should have had that window up. Here's reverse. So there you go. If you want a 60 style farm truck, but you don't want the hassle, and you want to just be able to jump in and run, this is it. I'll do one last thing. I'll shut this off. Love the sound of these doors. You can tell there's no filler in them. So this is Shep here at the Sun Valley Auto Club here in beautiful Haley, Idaho, right next to the airport. Fly in, ship it out, whatever you want to do. Call me, but listen to that pong. Boing. All right, I'm geeking out, but there's your interior seals are all nice and fresh as well. Shep here, Sun Valley Auto Club, 208-721-1973. Thanks for taking so much time, and we'll talk to you soon.